Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to be building the oldest car that has ever existed in Vehicle Legends. Now before I get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Now the current oldest car in Vehicle Legends goes to this car right here. It's not this car, it is, if I could find it here, it's called, oh yeah, the 2000 Hot Rod. Now I don't know why this thing is branded as 2000, but apparently this is the oldest car in this game. So we're gonna go ahead and completely max this thing out to see how it does performance wise. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's go ahead and just pull up in here. Now when it comes to looks, I don't want to change anything look wise. I just want to like max it out, and as you can see here, it doesn't have really that much of customization, but we're gonna go ahead and put supercharger, which makes our top speed better. Engine level 4, we want brakes, transmissions yes, and let's see, should we change this to all-wheel drive? Let's see. It doesn't really affect performance, but for the sake of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do that real quick. Now body modifications is just this Christmas tree. I wish you could change the color of it. If you could, I probably would have kept it on there, but since you can't, I guess I'm not gonna do that. Tires, let's see, we got drift, we got drag tires. I mean, we want this thing to be the ultimate drag car, to be fair, because like it does kind of look like one, but it really is gonna mess up the handling, so we're gonna go with the race tires on this one. Now I said I wasn't gonna change the appearance, but we're just gonna see if I can do anything to this. We can add metal to this car, which definitely makes it look a whole lot nicer. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks pretty nice. And we're actually gonna go ahead and, you know what, we might as well just customize the interior of this, make it match this. Like really, I need to try to like match it here. Ooh, it needs to be like exact. This is actually gonna be kind of difficult. Ooh, okay, hold on. Right, almost there. Alright, this looks kind of close. I mean, you could still tell that it's different, but in my opinion, it looks pretty close. Headlight color white, we don't really care. Let's see, we could change the license plate. I'm gonna use like the Halloween one that we got. Let's name it Tiger, because like why not? Tiger. There you go, $1,000 for that. Let's see, underglow, window tint, tire smoke color. We might get some limo tint. That definitely adds some nice looks to it. Underglow, should we enable underglow? Nah, it's gonna be ricey. Let's go ahead and change the tire smoke. We could make it like a red, I guess, doesn't really matter. Engine color, do I change the engine color? We could make it like a matching gray, like something like this that actually looks kind of good. I think we're done here, guys. I don't have anything else I want to do to this thing, so here we are. This car is completely maxed out and finished. I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks pretty sick, and it definitely feels sort of sluggish, but like I don't really care. I still want to see how this thing is gonna do in the races real quick. So let's go ahead and do some races, shall we? Let's see what we can do here. I mean, drag, first of all, we need to see how good this thing can be in a quarter mile. I mean, obviously, but this thing's a hot rod, to be fair, so I'm not really expecting it to do that good, but we're just gonna see. You know, I'm curious, and we're off. Yeah, acceleration's kind of sluggish, it's not that good, but let's see what we can get here. And we can get a time of 8.18 seconds, so you could do a little bit better if you're with another car, but I mean, it's meh, to be honest. But now we're gonna be going onto the highway because we want to check the top speed. This top speed, I don't know how fast it's gonna be, man. Like, I'm not really expecting a lot, as I said before. But let's go ahead and start this race. Now I think I'm gonna predict around, I'd say 200, maybe 210 or something, but nothing faster than that, obviously. And we can go 195, so I was a little bit close, but when we reach downhill, we could see how fast this thing can go with boost. but 195 is kind of meh in my opinion. It's pretty slow, but here we are downhill. Let's go, and we can go until 215, so it's not okay. Oh no, we can go 219. Okay, this thing is kind of decent. We got 36.1 seconds, so it's not that quick whatsoever, kind of slow. And I want to see how this thing is going to do on the Bloxy circuit race. Now this race is one of my favorites just because it takes you around the whole map, and so like you guys can get like a good view of like what the current map is like, even though you guys like pretty much know what the map looks like. But if you guys also didn't know, there's going to be a new map revamp soon, so definitely be looking forward to that. I will let you guys be updated whenever that happens, but for now let's focus on this race. Now another cool thing about this race is the checkpoints. In my opinion, these are the most unique checkpoints that is in any race with the vehicles, because you know, it's like it reminds me of Forza checkpoints in a way. Now there's also some different checkpoints in the boat race. It has like the old OG 2021 checkpoints, so those are that. But these checkpoints are also pretty cool just because it gives me that generic, like, you know, Forza look to it. Also these little arrows that tell you where to turn, that also looks pretty nice. But anyway, the performance of this car, I mean, it's nothing great, and I'm really lagging for some reason, but you know, this car isn't really the best in handling. But on everything else, like top speed is kind of bad in my opinion. Accelerations, it's not too bad for a car like this, but it could be better. And also, if you guys didn't know, this car was added in the Halloween event in 2023, so it is kind of an old car in that sense. But if you have it, pretty lucky guy, because it's not the most common thing. And we got 78.65 seconds, which ain't too bad in my opinion. We're just gonna take a quick look at this car because I haven't really reviewed this car at all, so I even forgot this car even existed. I just realized now, and that's the only things you could open on this. I mean, engine is pretty out there, so you could see that. This interior, okay, I actually like this interior. This interior is pretty nice. So you have like the gauges here, miles per hour. You have like the old style. We have like the little cooler there, even the gas pedals down there, and the shifter, that's pretty detailed. Rear, however, I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just like a seat here. And then the trunk, I mean, this isn't really much of a trunk if I'm being honest with you. This is just like the rear. Yeah, I mean, the interior is not that bad. I actually kind of like this. But yeah, overall I'd say I'd rate this car a decent 8 out of 10. I'd say it looks good, but it lacks performance. Alright, so that will pretty much wrap everything up for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on this video. It will definitely help a ton. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications so you guys get updated whenever I post. And yeah, have a nice day.